time around Bahrain on this game. And Snacks has pole, and he will be fighting off the two Williams cars behind him. And it's a good start for the two Williams. Snacks just bogged down a tiny little bit. We got Dr. Edward already taking the lead. MCR is side by side, and down the inside is Dr. Edward. He has taken the lead of this race. Snacks has had a poor start from him, down to 4th, and under pressure from Aki. But it's a good start for Dr. Edward. He's out in front, and he's got his teammate right behind him. Keeping hold of P5 into turn 4, Alpha Mati. Lots of changing up and down the field. Oh, someone's off.
Maverick and Hissy have come
together. He had a good start. Oh, and 3 cars off there.
Oh, and Hicklin
Akari's Akari's was already off before turn 4. So something happened in the first couple of corners for him. Then Maverick, Hissy and Hicklin have all had a collision around turn 4.
Yeah, I only saw it late.
Oh,
keep going Hicklin. Keep going, you never know what could happen.
Safety car comes out, brings you right back into the fray.
I know,
and yeah.
Clip it and then try and get back into the race. Remember, incidents always happen.
Mark has damage.
Yeah, Hissy's got bad damage as well.
So I wonder what's happened there. Seems to have all gone a little bit pear-shaped towards the back of the field. In comes Mark to the pits. Tucker for Life also coming in as well. And jumping on board with the Red Bull. You can see that is one ugly-looking Red Bull. No front wing. Oh, and Aki's out!
Oh, Aki, no.
Oh, it's the curb of death.
BSC.
Oh, no. Oh, it's the curb of death. It's claimed yet another victim. Aki was having such a good race. He got up to the back of that train for first. He's running in 5th place. Everyone pitting from Golden Egg. Take her easy, stays out.
Also, one of the Williams might lose a couple of places here.
Double stack.
Yeah,
so
Dr. Edward's lost 2 places.
And on go a set of hard tyres for Lolza Pro. In comes Dale. Obviously this is good timing for him because he has no wing. So he's been done quite nicely there. We have no countdown of when... Oh, and close moment there between Alpha and Pro.
That's a lot, yeah. That was very close.
I think what happened was Alpha Mati was trying to get ahead of Phil before Phil came out of the pits, but there just wasn't enough room to send it, and Phil maintained 7th. Probably going for an undercut here on Golden Egg.
Yeah.
Snacks is past MCR, up into 2nd, which will turn into the lead of the race. Oh, and MCR's gone!
Oh.
He's lost it through turn 2. I don't know how much damage he's got. Swerves to move out of the way of the driver's very courteous there.
Yeah, he's lost a couple of positions.
So that's a big chunk of time and no wing.
Oh dear.
Didn't see it at first. We had a helmet cam. Always have to be careful there. Akari's
I think he's
back of the Williams.
He's clear of the rest of the cars for a bit now. Just looking after him.
Love that wide camera angle. The heli cam.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Just shows you how close these cars really are.
Yeah.
Upcoming Karma leads the race. 3.3 seconds is the gap, and it's stayed around 3-point-something seconds for a while now. So Upcoming Karma has good pace, maintaining the gap pretty well. Are you laughing at me saying 3-point-something seconds?
Oh no, Ross. It gives aircraft tyres because it starts
Oh.
flowers.
Gosh. He's on a first date with those mediums tonight.
Yeah. The question is, do they believe they can get to the end? Oh, Tucker's retired.
Oh, and Tucker's gone. This will bring out a virtual safety car, and that may, in fact, Snacks has pitted.
Ooh.
I reckon he might be going onto a set of soft tyres, you know.
Oh, I don't think he gets to the end, though.
It's mediums. Another set of mediums.
Maybe they were older tyres that you got on. Low circular pits as well, with hearts.
Sometimes this game does happen that when you're AI, it does automatically pit you.
Yeah.
Just wonder if Snacks is AI. But
Big mistake he did.
I don't understand why his AI would pit him.
Yeah, there's no.
That has to be in driving.
Yeah, I think his AI's done it.
Oh, and Tay. 5-second time penalty. Collision with Makaris, and these two are trading positions under VSC.
VSC, guys, VSC.
I think possibly Akaris accidentally overtook Tay under VSC and possibly made contact with him. That's why the 5-second penalty's there. And Tay's re-overtaken.
Oh, he nearly went into the back of him then. Aquarius.
Oh my goodness, what is going on here? We may have a couple of clips we need to look at. Loza Pro gets a drive-through time penalty for speeding under VSC. Definitely looking like he's in for a podium. Whether it will be the top step remains to be seen.
It'd be funny if you won one race and said, "Right, that's enough for me, guys. I'm off."
In fact, Golden Egg is also reserving. We talked about Zolg reserving, having a good race. Thank you for the follow, AOR Willow. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. It's
Thank you
getting
very
a
much.
lot more frantic in the next few laps.
Yeah, 13 watching. 330 followers, nice. Well, it's 5 laps to go and Outcome Karma is closing the gap.
Dr. Edwards also on the move. I think he's starting to reduce the gap to upcoming Karma, but I don't think there's enough laps, and I don't think he's quite got the pace to outlap Karma by a second a lap here. He's getting very dry now. That is when the lap times start to plummet.
Be interesting to see if anyone, because there's been no safety cars there.
There's been 2 VSCs,
Yeah.
but no full safety cars now.
Yeah, be interesting to see if anyone's underfueled too much. Oh, 2.5 seconds.
Through Sector 2, Golden Egg coming around turn 10 on your track map. Oh, and Hicklin's gone!
Oh, no.
Hicklin's out, and this may bring out a safety car.
Oh, surely not. Oh, it is.
There
safety
is.
car. Oh my god.
Safety car. Oh, and well,
Oh, Hicklin.
I think Golden Egg has to stay out.
Yeah,
If he pits,
gotta
he's going to
stay
lose
out.
track position to Karma and Edward. So he has to stay out here.
Oh yeah, Hicklin lost it for that first round.
Yeah, we caught it on stream as well.
Nice one.
Unfortunately for
Lucky Hicklin.
Hicklin. Doing my job well, getting all the crashes.
Yeah, definitely. A bit of
This is...
reset on that.
I'd have to say, this is brilliant news
Who's
for
coming in?
Karma. And Karma pits too.
No.
See, I was not expecting that.
No. Oh,
I was about to say, Karma's in the best spot here because if he stays out, he's got soft tyres on. I know they're a bit dusty, but he should be able to defend. But if Golden pits and Karma stays out, then Karma has the lead.
Pits as well.
Snacks pits too. And all of these drivers will be out ahead of APS Sol, who has been
Some
on those hard
own goals
tyres for
going on
19 laps. So
Sector 2.
MCR, unfortunate. In fact, Zog is going to catch up to the back of this fight. And so are MCR and Akari. So it's now an 8-car fight for the win.
Golden X-File's gone, I think.
Yeah, he's gone for it. And it's a pretty decent restart. He's only got half a second, but half a second is enough down this main straight with just slipstream. Upcoming Karma is gaining, but not close enough to make a move. Good restart there from Golden Egg.
Yeah, very good restart.
And there will be no DRS for the remainder of the race. That's 28 of 29.
That's very surprising.
Drivers have a full
Golden
battery.
X-File's got a cross through, isn't he? No, he's come back now.
Oh, and Snacks has lost it. Turn 4, he's had an error.
Oh, no, Snacks.
He's got some oversteer or maybe some contact with another driver.
Oh no.
So Snacks is off the podium. Wish we could have a 4-person podium. Sorry, I haven't read the chat in ages.
Karma had a very good exit there.
Last lap of the race, no DRS, remember.
Yeah,
Bit of weaving on the
going
straight there, but he's just trying to cut the slipstream off. Here comes upcoming Karma. Will he go for a dive bomb down into turn 1? Yes, he will. Makes the apex beautifully. Golden Egg hangs it round the outside, maintains the leads. Dr. Edward is closing now. He could be in with a shout of the win here. But here comes upcoming Karma. Will he go for the move down into turn 4? Yes. Oh, no, he won't. Thought better of it in the end. Dr. Edward is right on the tail of that Alfa Romeo, and it's going to go down to the wire.
Experience could prevail here from Dr. Edwards.
Possibly, but Profil is now on the very rear of Dr. Edwards' car. One mistake will decide this race and will cost you a podium. MCR back up to 5th, by the way. Having a nice recovery. This safety car has really aided him in what I'm going to call damage limitation.
Yeah, MCR's done very well out from the safety car.
Golden Egg leads. One more sector of racing. 20 seconds and this race will be over. And we will finally know who's going to win this Bahrain Grand Prix. And it looks like upcoming Karma hasn't had a good enough exit out of turn 11, turn 13, sorry, to get close enough to the back of Golden Egg's Alpine car. Out the final corner, Golden Egg has absolutely nailed it tonight.
Wow.
What a race.
Congratulations.
And he's won the Bahrain Grand Prix. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Credit where credit is due. Yes, the safety car helped him out a bit, but he made the right strategy calls and he had the pace and the consistency to win. Yeah, weaving's not too bad as long as you're outside of 3/10. If you're closer than that, it's quite dangerous. But yeah, they're just trying to break the slipstream, which is fair enough. But Golden Egg.
Here we go. 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go at the San Marino Grand Prix. And it's side by side at the moment between upcoming Karma and Golden Egg Fire. And Spark having a look. And Spark is up to 2nd. What a start. And we have a couple of cars off on the side there. But great start from Spark. And Spark there makes a little mistake. Upcoming Karma has a little look. And Aquarius in 4th position. Professor Phil in 5th. Chelsea, a great start from Chelsea up to 6th. 10-10 up to 7th. 10-10's made up a lot of places. And Hissy's had a terrible start, unfortunately. Probably coming together with someone. But what a start from Golden Egg Fire. He's already 2.4 seconds ahead of Spark. Great start from Golden Egg Fire. Chelsea predicted Golden Egg Fire would win, and at the moment, Golden Egg Fire is flying. And a great start. And Snacks made up a few positions as well. Yeah, 10-10 and 10-10 and Snacks making up the most positions. 5 positions each. Wonderful. Everything correct. You must be thinking, where's the others gone? Just so serene at the front. But got to keep the focus. Got to keep doing what you're doing, lap after lap. Driving very well at this stage of the race, and yeah, had a little moment there. It's so easily happened there. And Spark has got ahead of Chow's upcoming Karma. That's very important. Needs to try and break the second, so we can get out. There's a yellow flag as well. Professor fourth. Professor Phil even in 4th. Adrian's 5th. Chelsea in 6th. Mark D 7th. Snacks in 8th. Aki in 9th. Dr. Edwards in 10th. So very close at the front. Yeah, Sparks needs to keep doing what he's doing. Just needs to work on consistency. We know he's got the 1 lap pace. Just needs to work on the race pace, and I think this season he will come good. The question is, when will the mediums come good in this race? I should imagine very soon. And we're starting to see some gaps form now. And a good recovery drive from Snacks. He'd be looking to pit very soon, I should imagine. And a good recovery drive from Snacks. He'd be looking to pit very soon, I should imagine. Got the 2 Haas cars here. Aki and Mark D. Good teamwork there. And 10-10 came out an unlucky 13th on the mediums. And Snacks is retired, unfortunately. Will that bring out a safety car? It is. Safety car is out. Spark could pit here. Could gain a massive advantage here. And Spark is pitted. Upcoming Karma's pitted on medium. So that's very bad luck for Golden Eggfire. That's just changed the race completely. That's such bad timing. He's done everything right. And that's just changed the whole race. Adrian stays out on the mediums. Mark on the mediums. Unbelievable, Jeff. Gotta feel. And some just like to just go slowly up the straight and then just pull away. Everyone's different. And Adrian's gone. Yep. And it's a great restart from Adrian's. Will we see any passes here? Obviously no DRS now for 2 laps. Everyone's quite spaced out here. And Adrian did a great restart there. So Mark in 2nd, Aquarius in 3rd. And Aquarius coming into pressure from Spark. Yeah, I know, Snacks. I feel your pain. Oh, Spark there, going for a risky move. And coming into pressure from Karma here. Some very brave pass from upcoming Karma ahead of Spark. Wowza. He was committed there. And, whoa. And Spark. And look at that. Professor Phil. and looking very fast, and he's on a harder tyre as well. Oh, one of the cars just had a little oversteer moment there. And Golden Egg Fry obviously looking to get back those places. And Chelsea is having a think about going down the inside. It's very good racing going on here. And Dr. Edwards behind Aquarius, putting a lot of pressure on. Tucker for Life's retired. Oh, Tucker for Life's retired in the pits, unfortunately. Maybe may even set a faster lap of the race. Oh, Aquarius got like 3 seconds there, and Spark. But at this stage in the race, I don't think it matters for Spark. I think he's further ahead now. And Golden Egg Fire closing the gap to Dr. Edwards. The gap has remained the same, and Professor Phil lost no time that lap. So Professor Phil will just try to keep within the second with 3 laps remaining. And yeah. But Upcoming Karma is catching up with Adrian. So still a race there to be decided. And 3-second penalty for Adrian. That takes it up to 9. So Adrian, Upcoming Common and Spark all have 9 seconds. So it's very, very difficult track for track limits. Professor Phil, as always, showed to be very strong on his day. And Dr. Edwards, just a lap or so away from winning at Imola. But anything can still happen, and it usually does. And Adrian is catching them. If there was another 4 or 5 laps to go, I think he'd be right on the back of these. And he did make a little moment. He had a little moment a couple of laps ago. And Golden Egg Fry will probably just be hoping to force Dr. Edwards into a mistake. But Dr. Edwards doesn't really make those sort of mistakes. Yeah, he does look good. His connection probably could be better, so we might have to look into it. But we'll have to see. But I think Golden Egg Fry will get the move done now on Dr. Edwards. And then miraculously we'll have to bring on a 6-second gap, but obviously that's not going to happen. But good points in the constructors for the Red Bull team. And of course, Golden Egg Fry is only a reserve as well, so he could have picked up so many points if he was a full-time driver. So it's kind of a shame, really. We'll have to give him a seat. But I did ask earlier, no one checked the seat, so unfortunately there is a seat going in the Red Bull, funny enough. Adrian's now catching up his teammate Professor Phil. Upcoming Karma picks up another penalty. It's not to be. Back-to-back wins. Spark in 6th, Tay in 7th, Aki in 8th, Hissy in 9th, and Aquarius is up to 10th now. And Chelsea's had a moment. That's so unfortunate. But here we go. With 2 laps to go, 2 corners to go, and Golden Egg Fire has had a fantastic win. And who knows what would have happened if the safety car didn't come out. But Dr. Edwards wins the race. Fantastic win. Professor Phil in 2nd, and Golden Egg Fire still makes it onto the podium in 3rd. Fantastic result. Congratulations to the top 3. It's always great to be on the podium. Adrian comes home 4th on his debut as a reserve in the Red Bull. Upcoming Karma 5th. Not to be, back-to-back wins at Imola. And there we have it. Some very strong drives tonight. Dr. Edwards, obviously, Codemasters picking Dr. Edwards They might have got it right for a change, you know. But yeah, congratulations to Dr. Edwards. I knew he'd be a strong candidate this season, and great to see him on the top step. Obviously, Golden Neckfire was going so well in that first stint, but unfortunately the safety car come out at the wrong time and it cost him so many places. As is usually the case, when you're leading by so far, you always feel like the safety car is going to come out and ruin it. Right. Let's have a great race, guys. We have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's a jump start for Maxter. Max has jumped the start, but we are off. And Maxter obviously is leading, and Aki is up to second, ahead of Snacks, with 10 till in fourth. Looks like it's been a clean start. Haven't seen any incidents. But Maxter will have to serve that drive-through penalty. Hissy it's had a slow start. So currently we have Aki leading ahead of Snacks, and 10-10 is fourth. But obviously Maxter will have to serve that drive-through. But the lights took so long to go out. So it's been a really clean start from everyone. Everyone really behaved. Just Hissy needs to try and catch up a bit. So when will Maxter decide to take the drive-through? Doesn't have to do it straight away. He's got 2 laps to do it. But it's just one of those things that it took ages for the lights to go out. Trying to break the toe, and obviously fast lap of the race is for Mackie. So Snacks. So the top 2 at the moment is Snacks and Aki. I've got 10-10 in fourth. Aquarius in fifth. A great start from Aquarius. Position changes. MCR Fifi up 5 positions. Upcoming Karma up 2 places. Aquarius up 1 place. And obviously Maxter unfortunately jumped the start. And Maxter serves his drive-through penalty, and Aki takes the lead of the race and sets the fastest lap of the race. Oh, Upcoming Karma has retired. Upcoming Karma has retired out of the last corner. That's very strange to lose it there. Maybe he got pushed out, I don't know. It's very rare to lose that, and that actually helps Maxter. So Maxter isn't going to lose as much time because of the VSC. But is Snacks close enough to get the move done into turn 1? Maybe not on this occasion, but it's right there. And one mistake, it could change everything. And 10-10 on his own at the moment in third. We'll be trying to catch him up. Chelsea having a very good race again in fourth. Dale picks up a 3-second penalty. Obviously he doesn't have a setup because the game booted him, which is very unfortunate. And Maverick making some good progress up behind MCR Fifi. James White in 7th, Hissy in 8th, Dale is 9th without his setup, so he's going to have a lot of understeer, so he'll have 8 wings, I should imagine. Maxter in 10th, Spark in 11th, Tucker down in 12th unfortunately after the spin, And Aquarius, obviously, he had to search drive-through, so we've had 2 drivers having to serve drive-through now, which is quite rare. And now, look at this, Snacks is definitely close enough now to get the move done. And it just depends what wings Aki's got. It looks like Snacks is going to get the move done. Yep, and he's ahead into turn 1. Great pass. But this battle could go on for a few laps yet, because I think they're both on similar pace. But so far, I think Snacks is actually pulling away. Oh, Aki's lost it. He's spun. It can happen. And Aki is dropping down the order. Will anybody else get him? It's very unfortunate for Aki, who was having a great race. Was on for a really strong race before that. But it's the worst thing when you pick up a drive-through penalty. Aki AMD picks up a 3-second penalty. I think if you can pick up 1 penalty, it's not so bad. Hissy having a battle with Maxter. Tuck of Life picks up a 3-second penalty. And Aki is down in 12 with Spark chasing him down. Snacks pits. And 10-10 pits as well. So what tyres will they put on? Mediums or hards? And Snacks puts on the hards. And 10-10 puts the mediums on. That's very interesting. And we have Dale pitting. And Dale puts the medium on as well. And Aquarius comes in. MCR Fifi obviously takes the lead. We'll be looking to go to lap 21, 22 on the mediums. And then put the softs on. Fastest lap of the race from Aki AMG. So James White in second, Snacks comes out in third, 10-10 comes out in fourth, and I think 10-10's done the right call to put the mediums on. See, very close together here. Some great battles here. Dale putting a lot of pressure on Chowsy here. Oh, they made contact. That's not good. Just braked a bit too late there. Dale. 10-10 has taken another couple of attempts out of Snacks on this lap. The gap now nearly down to 2 seconds. I don't think the penalties really matter at this stage in the race. Fantastic battle here. Good freeway battle between Maxton, Maverick and Hissy. Maverick will have DRS here. May take it down the inside. Has a little look, but thinks better of it. And then we have a four car battle here. James White has a little moment. Might give Akia an opportunity. And Snacks now gets a 3-second penalty. That makes it very interesting. And Snacks is spun. No. Oh, he's had a moment. He's lost it. Oh no. That's terrible luck. And 10-10 leads the race. And MCR Fifi is in second. The gap is 6.7. Now the thing is for 10-10, can he make those tyres last? And Snacks is retired. He was doing so well. What happened, Snacks? Looks like a really good restart from 10-10. It's caught MCR napping a little bit there. And it looks like Hissy And this could get nasty into turn 1. And Maverick having a look. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Some damage there. Oh, there's a lot of cars making contact. But 1010 obviously has to take out yeah, the max raw. And 1010 has to pull out a good like 3 seconds at the moment. Got Hissy in 3rd, Chelsea in 4th, Maverick in 5th, Aki in 6th. And oh, Dale's got off the track. Must have damage. Aquarius down in 9th. It's getting wild out there. And 1010 trying to extend the lead. It's a shame 1010's got the 6-second penalty, but he just have to drive the wheels off the car now. And he sets the fast lap of the race. Dale picks up another time penalty. And Chelsea having a look at the turn 1. It's a very bold move. And Chelsea loses the back end. That was a very risky move from Chelsea. And it's dropping a lot of places and picks up a 3-second penalty as well. And so Chelsea is dropped near to the back. And so MCR basically just has to not pick up any penalties, really. Oh, Ted's lost it. Ted has spun. That's so unfortunate. No. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, Ted's tyres are overheated. Oh, that's such a shame for 1010. He was having a great race. So MCR Fifi. It's fine, Snacks. It happens. So MCR Fifi is leading the race. Hissy in 2nd and Maverick in 3rd. Closely followed by Maverick, who's just set the fast lap of the race. And I think 1010's going to come in and retire. I think he was doing so well though. He is getting better on the wheel. And Maxter is just has to try not pick up another penalty now, and then we'll be on the podium. And James White is catching them up a little bit as well, taking a lot of time out of Maverick on the last lap. Max is doing really well to pull out a gap here. If he can get into the DRS of MCR, he might be able to pull out the 3 seconds. And then he can keep the 2nd place then. He's pushing. I don't think he'll quite do it though. And James White now has joined the battle. I'm coming on to the last lap of the race. And Maverick is gaining on Hissy. And Hissy, gotta be careful not to pick up a penalty. And Maverick's going to be very close now. It's going to be very close to Hissy here. Hissy goes defensive. And Maverick, oh, just goes in a bit deep. But Maverick's going to get the... Well, he loses the car a little bit there. Oh, leave some room. Is that going to open the door to, and that's opened the door to James White. James White's got ahead. And James White, well, Max has got 6-second penalty now. Quite careless on the last lap to get a 6-second penalty, so the positions can all change. But MCR Fifi has just drove the perfect race, made no mistakes and picked up no penalties, and wins the race. Max there is second, but he won't be second for much longer. And Hissy gets second place. Maxter keeps his third position. Maverick in fourth. James White is fifth. Aquarius in sixth. Good recovery from Aquarius after having a drive-through penalty early on in the race. It's Chelsea in seventh. Aki comes home in eighth. Dale, who didn't put a setup on, is going to come home in ninth. 9 finishers. A lot of drama in that race. A lot of incidents. I think co-masters have got it right for a change. They didn't have much option though. They only had 9 drivers to choose. Needs to work on the celebration. Congratulations to the top 3. Safety car changed the entire race. As it does. 3 drivers not picking up any penalties. See if we can get a good view after start. We wish all the drivers luck. Here we have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go at Spain. And it looks like Ted has had a good start, but Snacks has also had a good start right behind. And will they play it cool into turn 1? And Maverick has had a great start on the soft. But Snacks has kept it. And Maverick is up to 3rd on the softs, making those softs count. And not seen any incidents yet, which is good. Brilliant. I've not seen anyone. There's been no yellow flags. We've got Lil Seb side by side. Very good. Great start. And 10-10 leads the pack ahead of Snack. Oh, there's a car off. Dale's lost it. That could be a safety car. It might. Yeah, I think it's going to be a safety car, or at least a VSC. Unlucky for Greg and Snacks all over. It's all over the back of 10-10. I think both of them will be using it. Oh, Mark D's retired now as well. We've got a VSC that will save 10-10 into turn 1. Very unfortunate. So we've had 2 retirements on lap 1. Maverick in 3rd, MCR Fifi in 4th, Hissy 5th, James White in 6th, Kyber in 7th at 1 position. Position change. Finn's had the best start, along with Aki. very unfortunate to lose a couple of drivers already. Got a few fans for... Oh, Ted's retired. No. He's retired. No. Is it the fast rounder? Turn 7, is it? That's very unfortunate, and that's brought out another VSC. For his first win in Assist Tier 2 tonight. He's had 3 pole positions, but not quite been able to pull it off. And MCR Fifi is third in the championship. And as it stands, if he was to bring this home, this result, he would be leading the championship. James White is also catching up with Hissy, having a very strong drive. I think I'm being trolled. Lap 22 was pitted, thank you for that. Oh, himself Fifi's lost it. And will James White be able to capitalise on that mistake? And obviously MCR Fifi's tyres are going to be very, very hot right now. So it has to be careful out this last corner. And that's going to be very, very good news for Snacks. And James White looking to go down the inside here. That's a very brave move from James White. And obviously we've got Hissy there as well. Waiting to see if anything happens, and nothing did. So I think MCR Fifi just turned in too early and just caught the curb, and when you catch the curb, you lose the car. It's back on it, and it'd be interesting to see if he can get that gap to come down. And Hissy having a strong race again, and oh, Tucker's retired. Unfortunately, Tucker's retired. Oh yeah, he's lost it in that slow left-hander. Unfortunate that is. Gotta feel for Tucker. Unlucky, mate. And I'm not sure. I don't think. Yeah, safety car's out. Safety car out. And yeah, the top 4 have missed it. Top 5. Third, Aquarius was the first one to be able to pit. So Aquarius now, will he put the mediums on? Obviously it's going to rain at the end of the race, so what would you do? Would you put the hards on, or would you put mediums on again? Oh, he's put the softs on. Could be a great... That could be very good. We have Maverick in as well, and he's put another set of mediums on. I'm not sure how heavy it's going to rain, and I'm not sure when it's going to rain. But, yep, everyone's pitting now, and we were just saying this race is going perfect for Snacks. Snacks may have to stay out and just hope it starts raining soon. But I don't think he can take that risk. So Snacks has a decision to make here. He can either, yeah, he's going to pit as well. Yeah, I think that's the right decision. Snacks, what will he put on? Make sure you put the right tyre on this time. So that mistake from MCR Fifi in the end has cost him nothing in the end. James White pits, Hissy in, Maradako in, Finn is pitting as well. And obviously I think Kyvet. So what tyres are these guys going to put on? Oh, Snacks put the hard on. Wow, Snacks has put the hard tyre on. Has he forgotten it's going to rain? MCI Fifi's on the soft. James White's also put the hards on, and Hissy's put mediums on again. Interesting. And desperately trying to get heat into those tyres. This last corner is very, very slow. He's lost it. He's lost it. He's out. Oh, Slux is out. No. Oh my God, Slux is out. We have loads of drivers weaving to get heat into the tyres, and MCR Fifi is into the lead. With James White in second. Oh no. Oh. Unlucky Snacks. I'm surprised you put the hard on, but I can understand that. I was worried. I was worried for you in that last corner with the traction on those hards. It's not ideal. And so MCR Fifi now has to pull out a really big lead. And Finn is now... This is looking really good for Aston Martin. Lots of... And Kyber. Oh, Kyber's retired. And we've got... And Maverick's lost it as well. I don't know if he was touched. Oh no. Kyber was having a brilliant race. Unlucky. And there's another safety car. So Aquarius picked up a drive through last week and he's done it again tonight. No. That's terrible misfortune for Aquarius again. Oh. Anyone lose it into the last corner? And is Hissy close enough to MCR Fifi? Don't think so on this occasion. Maritako third and fourth, fifth Spark, sixth Chelsea. This is a very challenging lap for these two on the hards. Lil Semp in seventh, Tay in eighth, Aki in ninth. Aki putting a bit of pressure on Tay here. Would he go for the move down the inside? Very brave to do that, and has to get out of that. But let's see what's happening at the front. MCR Fifi, obviously, he's on the right tyre. He's able to just pull out a little gap. Hopefully nobody loses it through here. It's so easy to lose it now here. And everyone being very cautious there. We have a possible move here. And Lil Semp very close to Chelsea. Keep it clean, keep it clean. And 8 and 10th, Tay in 11th on the soft. It's not a bad shout at the moment. Aquarius also on the soft. Obviously, Aquarius had to serve his drive through. We have 9 laps remaining, and it's very wet now. But whatever happens, MCR will have to pit again because I don't think his tyres will get to the end. So Hissy on for another strong result. And MCR Fifi stays out. Hicklin stays out. Finn stays out. Everyone's staying out still. And it looks difficult out there. And Lil Semp now having a look at getting past Spark here. Obviously Spark running higher wings compared to what Chelsea was. I'll have to ask Chelsea what wings she's using. Oh, got a move there. Oh, Chelsea's lost it. I think there was contact there. Must have been contact. And there's another safety car. No way. There's another safety car. Wow. And you see, Pound on Hissy to win this. What we're saying, pound, 50p, 10p. Now, safety car staying out again, is it? Yeah, MCR Fifi pits. Well, Finn's pitted as well, and obviously that's going to put him at the back. But it's the only thing they could do. And this has a massive impact on the championship as well. Obviously, there's still a long way to go in the championship. But what an inspired position now for Spark, who obviously stayed out on the hards all the way up to lap mid-20s on the hards. And he's in the pound seat now. No jinx. James White is always handy in these conditions. And it's all about when you can put the power down. And Hissy's gone. Hissy's gone. And here we go. Try and get heat in those tyres. Spark probably doing the right thing. And so is Aki and AMG. And we go down to turn 1. Oh, Spark missed his braking a little bit there, but just about got it slowed down. And these are absolutely challenging conditions now. And the guys at the back will be wanting to make up some progress as soon as possible. And Hissy with a fantastic restart. 4 laps remaining. And Hissy would, if Hissy can bring this home, we'll be leading in the championship. Unbelievable. And we're getting this is the tricky part of the track now in the wet. Well, even in the dry, this track corner here is absolute hell. And we've got a yellow flag out. Yellow flag, I believe it's for Tay, who's probably just had a little... Oh, Lil Semp had a moment there. Lil Semp's gone off, and he's managed to rejoin in a safe place. No assist, no race line, no ABS, no ABS, no using no traction. Oh, Maradako off behind. Is there a chance maybe Spark can get Maradako now? Let's put the gap for the leader. So currently Maradako will keep the second place. Some very, very good races tonight. And what a battle here between Maverick Lil Sem, MCL Fifi and Chelsea. All so close to each other. And it's just about keeping it on the island. And will Lil Sem have a little... Oh, MCR misses his braking. Just... And... oh no, he's hit... Oh, they're both out. That was a bit of a silly move, I feel. Oh, what's the steward gonna say about that? That's very dangerous. That was very dangerous. And Hissy with a few corners to go. Obviously Hissy got the second place last week with a fantastic drive, and this will put Hissy leading now. And Hissy, 1 corner to go. Don't bin it. And Hissy comes to the line and wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Congratulations. Will Maradako keep second? Maradako's kept second by 23 thousandths of a second. Ahead of Spark. Spark gets his second podium. Aki finishes in 4th. Maverick in 5th. Finn on his debut. A fantastic debut. Who knows where Finn might have finished if he put the right tyres on. 6th for Finn. Chelsea in 7th. Wowza. Congratulations to Hissy. Fantastic drive in those conditions. very tricky conditions. Congratulations to the top three. We would halfway in the race, you wouldn't have picked those three to be on the podium, would you? If you watch the race back, you wouldn't think, oh, those three are going to be on the podium. But they did the perfect drive. They pitted at the right time. They put the right tyres on, and they made no mistakes. And that's what you gotta do. And here we go. Got 5 lights, and away we go. And it seems like MCR Fifi's had a good start. And he's just behind Snacks. Professor Phil up to third, ahead of Spark. Very good start from Professor Phil. And Aki MG coming into pressure from Twin Joker. Aki MG, I don't know what happened there. And it's been a relatively clean start from everyone. And Snacks leads the way ahead of MCR Fifi. We remember this battle from last week, don't we? We've got Spark passing Professor Phil. That's a very good pass. Obviously Spark is on the soft, so his tyres will be good for this part of the race, but they won't last long. Let's have a look at the front. So obviously Snacks and MCR Fifi on the mediums. I would say they're on the right tyre, and Spark, be interesting to see how long you can keep those tyres going for. But leading at the moment is Snacks, ahead of MCR Fifi. 8 tenths. He'd probably be trying to get out of the DRS right now, but it won't be easy. So a little through the field. Got Spark in third, Professor Phil in fourth, Twin Joker. I'm not sure if he managed to join back. Maybe he did. They do wear up quite a lot on this track. But he's doing well to keep up with MCR. I think Spark will do the soft, hard strat. But yeah, he's making those softs last a long time. And Professor Phil all by himself at the moment. In fourth, got Twin Joker pitting on the softs. He'll be just didn't have the straight on speed to get it done. Twin Joker with his third penalty of the race might be getting DSQ later, maybe. And Maverick down the inside of Tucker for life. Oh, they come together. Oh, I'm not sure what to make of that. I think Mavericks just wasn't looking right. I don't know. We'll have to see what the steward says about that, but that's ruined both of their races. And fortunately, they didn't get a DNF. But they're going to have to pit now and probably put the hards on. So it's not race over, but it's not ideal. Snacks is going to have to pit again. That's very interesting. Snacks did have a massive gap over MCR Fifi as well. So hopefully it's not a pit stop error. Maybe he just fancy doing 2 stints on the softs. He's going to be putting in very quick laps, I know that. So when will the top two decide to pit? Professor Phil going for another lap. Hissy going for another lap. They'll probably be looking to maybe put softs on if they can get to lap 20, but I don't think that's possible on the medium. Here we have Snacks. Snacks probably going to put a few hot laps in now. But yeah, Snacks needs to absolutely nail a lot of fast laps here because MCR Fifi obviously is going to the end. Spark will have to pit again. But it's definitely interesting now. Very exciting. Just over halfway distance. So who has not pitted? To Chelsea and James White, who haven't pitted yet. Oop, I think someone's just lost it here. I think it was not sure if it was MCR Fifi. I'm not sure if he's had a spin. Might have done. Might have been MCR Fifi. And if he has had a spin, that's definitely opened the race up. Yeah, I think MCR Fifi spun, you know. So Snacks would be very happy to hear about that. And Hissy did put the hard tyre on, which is, I believe, is the right call. So very interesting now. Yeah, unlucky Tucker, unlucky mate. You was going to get a lot of points in this race. I think your strategy was looking really good as well. I see a lot of people on 2 stops tonight, and I think you would have capitalised on that. Snacks pits. I'm guessing Spark will retake the lead, and Snacks put some mediums on this time. That's a new set of mediums. And we'll be able to go to the end. It'll be interesting to see if MCR Fifi comes out ahead. Looks like he will, but it won't be as big a gap as it was. I think MCR Fifi did have a spin, but I might be wrong. So, obviously, Snacks tyres are going to be a lot fresher, and we'll be looking to maybe get the move done. Neither driver currently has a penalty. Yeah, it did. I wasn't sure if it was a racing incident or it looked like yeah. We'll see what the steward says about it anyway. You know, the Sun God's a very good steward, and he always gets it right. The question is, will Spark be able to get to the end on these mediums? I'm not so sure. Not so sure. I'm not sure. I can't remember how many laps you can do on the mediums. I think you will have to pit for the softs. And he stays out this lap. And Professor Phil, I feel, will also have to pit. No pun. Yeah, you was very unfortunate tonight, Tucker. I think you would have got some really good points tonight. And Snacks on for a really good finish here. Just got to keep doing what he's doing. He's nearly in the DRS of MCR Fifi. And very interesting strategy tonight. I wasn't expecting 2 stops. I'm not sure if Professor Phil, I think Professor Phil definitely has to pit again as well. So I think Snacks will be retaking the lead soon, and Snacks Passes MCR Fifi. MCR Fifi picks up a penalty as well. Oh, Snacks has a little moment. Too eager on the throttle. And MCR Fifi retakes the position. Snacks just has to play it cool. Doesn't have to go for any silly moves. So a rare penalty for MCR Fifi. Doesn't normally pick him up. So Snacks will have to do it again. Spark pits. Oh, and he picks up a 5-second penalty as well. That's a safety car. The safety car is out. And that would have helped Spark if he didn't pick up the 5-second penalty. That definitely helps Professor Phil as well. That's amazing. Mark, so everyone's just got to get the tyres warmed up now. We know Tay's tyres will be roasting hot right now. And Spark's gone for it. I think he has anyway. Has he gone? Yeah, Spark's gone. Weaving to get some extra heat in the tyres for Professor Phil. And they're all weaving to get more tyre temps. So this is going to be very interesting now. Stacks in 4th, Hissy 5th, Joker 6th, Phil in 7th, Chelsea 8th, Maverick 9th. And Aki MG's made up a place on James White there. Aquarius in 12th, Take It Easy's 13th, and Spark has had a really good restart there. And MCR Fifi quite close here to Professor Phil. Must be running low wings because he wasn't using his overtake. And obviously Professor Phil has no penalties. I think maybe he didn't have any new sets available to him. Yeah, maybe he didn't have any new sets, but MCR Fifi very close to Professor Phil. Professor Phil, maybe Professor Phil's got used softs on. That's all I can think right now. Let's put the penalties on as well, so we have a better idea of the situation at hand. And Professor Phil got a good exit there, and Snacks now very close. Purple middle sector for Snacks. And this is where the cars get really close together. Let's look on board here with Snacks. It seems like Professor Phil struggles a little bit in the last sector. Oh, MCR Fifi goes off the track. And that opens the door now for Snacks. Yeah, you sometimes see drivers chucking it down the inside, but that would have been a bit mad. And 2 laps to go. Fence at the moment is going to finish in top 6 again. But it's all about the lead. And Spark is actually pulling away a little bit. And Professor Phil isn't going to have DRS, so this is a big opportunity now for MCR Fifi and Snacks to pile on the pressure. And MCR Fifi's going for it. Will Snacks look to put the car down the inside as well? It would be a very, very dangerous move. He thought about it. And obviously on the next lap, if Professor Phil stays within the second of MCR Fifi, obviously it's going to be harder for Snacks to get the move done. So maybe Snacks might try and get moved done in the last sector. It's between these two for the race win. Unless the unthinkable happens and they take each other out. But look how close Snacks is here. Oh. And Professor Phil has lost, I think he's lost a second to, yeah, old Professor Phil did have the DRS. But he has to keep the DRS if he wants to stay ahead of Snacks. We're on to the last lap and it's between Professor Phil and Snacks for the race win. They've got to try so hard not to pick up a penalty either. And Professor Phil is crucially still within the DRS of MCR Fifi. So whatever overtake they got left is going to be crucial here. And is Snacks close enough? And Professor Phil was out of DRS, out of overtake, sorry, and he didn't have DRS. And Snacks sends it down the inside and gets the move done on Professor Phil. But is the move done? And they're both out of overtake now. And it's not over yet. And Snacks goes defensive. Oh, very close. Aquarius picks up. Oh, Professor Phil is sending it down the inside. Wow. What a finish to this race. 2 corners remaining. And I think Snacker's going to do it. Obviously Spark's going to win the race, but it's going to drop a few places. And second, and Snacks wins the race. Finn, Hissy comes out in 4th. 5th for Spark. Oh, didn't get. Well done, Snacks. That was unbelievable. The pressure on that last lap. Professor Phil just missed out with the DRS. If Professor Phil had got the DRS on MCR Fifi, I think he would have kept the position. And Snacks' first win in IIRL. Well done, mate. He won last night in F2 and he wins his first race tonight. Fantastic job. Great effort there as well from MCR Fifi. And Professor Phil obviously having a fantastic drive. The safety car definitely made it exciting, didn't it?
Oh, you worked there, weren't you? I'm so jealous. Anyways, we can have a chat about that during the race if you want. But for now, feature race is underway, and it's a very tentative start there from the lot of them. Looks like Semper's had a bit of a poor start there. Side by side, bit of contact, rounds, it goes up coming Karma. Driver's going wide. Drivers going side by side. We've got Spark going wide. Maverick has lagged out. That's not going to be good for him as Golden Egg looks to get up a place into 4th. Not exactly sure what happened in turn 1. Might have to rewind the stream and just slow it down a little bit. See if you can figure out what went on there. But it definitely looked like a couple of people went for some moves into turn 1. Just outbroke themselves slightly. May have just been an accident, but obviously for upcoming Karma, that has really impacted his race. Phil has had a brilliant first lap. Good start from him. Leads away on lap 1 and already has a 1 second lead. James White, mistake at turn 1. Upcoming Karma, as you see. Getting up into 10th. Tucker losing out to Finn and Snacks in the past few moments. Hissy, meanwhile, had a 3.4 second gap to Maverick. It's now 1.3 seconds, and here comes Karma on the charge. He's made a move past James. He's now past Tucker, but gets a 3-second time penalty in the process. Oh, and Tucker's lost it. And is that out? No, he's still in the race, but that front wing is gone. He'll have to pit. And we'll have to wait and see if Tucker thinks the track is ready for inters. Upcoming Karma's now into the pits. I wonder if he has some damage that we don't know about. James White is now in as well. Is it time for inters, perhaps? Inters going on Karma's car. James White, meanwhile, has a new set of wet tyres on the car. Can go whenever he wants. And we have the best seat in the house to know when Hissy is going for it. Safety car is into the pits. Snacks, time penalty coming out of the restart into the pits where he retires. Hissy has gone for it meanwhile. Akaris and Phil are getting overtaken by those on the wet compound tyres. That suggests to me that the track just isn't quite ready for those inters. We've got some contact happening behind. Oh, driver on the grass, that is Finn. This is a big fight here. I have a feeling this is going to end badly. Fingers crossed it doesn't. Nice move there from Phil. But Aki and Maverick are very much driving away from Phil here, who is on the intermediate tyres. Contact, Finn off the track. Overtaken by Karma. Or side by side, should we say. Is he going to stick it around the outside? Nice move there. Even if he just has a nice leisurely drive, he's going to get two points on his standings. Time penalty for Spark. Exiting turn 9 and 10. Oh, bit of a slide there. Karma thought maybe for a split second he might have been going into the barrier, but held it well. Rain has stopped. Maverick is on 2 slicks. This now has turned very interesting. It is going to be who has made the right tyre choice in terms of pitting onto a set of soft tyres. Those soft tyres will last 10 laps, so I imagine everyone will be onto the soft tyres eventually. And upcoming Karma is now taking that risk. Into the pits he comes. It's still slightly raining out there, but only very slightly. Akari's his teammate into the pits. DRS is now enabled. Karma is onto the mediums. Akari's boxes. Onto a set of soft tyres. Hissy is in. And he will box onto softs too. very much in no man's land, will currently be walking home with a 7th place finish. Spark will be walking away with a 9th place finish, and that is because Golden Egg Fryer is within 9 seconds of Spark and his McLaren. Lap 33 of 36. This very much could be all she wrote in terms of where we expect people to be. Happens between now and the finish line. Yeah, Tucker, I agree with you there. I think Phil has done very well here tonight. Issy, meanwhile, 2.9 behind Aki. We'll go on board with Phil as he enjoys his final sector of tonight's racing. He didn't qualify on pole. He was up there. He won the sprint race by not getting penalties. He's won this feature race in rather outstanding fashion. Brilliant tyre strategy, brilliant pace, brilliant consistency, no penalties, thoroughly deserving. Akari's brilliant drive from him. He finishes in 2nd. This is going to be super close here between Aki and Hissy. Who is going to get it on the line? Hissy misses out by 38 milliseconds. Aki with the podium. Great result there for Aki and the Haas team. There you have it. Profil celebrates, and in a wet tyre to inter tyre to slick tyre race, Professor Phil wins in the Red Bull from pole. Brilliant result for him. Brilliant performance. Great driving. No one really stood a chance against him.
You guys watch him, I like that. And the grid is 4. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And the lights are out, and away we go. And MCR Fifi's had a good start. And Snacks is still leading the race. Dr. Edwards has also had a good start, but we've had I think Chelsea's been in the wall there, and Chelsea's hit. There's a retirement. Chelsea's out. VSC. Oh no, that's dreadful. There was some contact going up at Erouge. And we never like to see it. And obviously drivers now have to be careful not to pick up a drive-through. So these two, really, they should be clever and think about managing the tyres before the rain comes. Oh, ooh, a bit of tactics there. Some tactics from Snacks there. This could end up getting messy here. So Snacks says you can have it, and I'll retake you with DRS. But they've lost a second to Dr. Edwards by doing that though. So. You don't want to be doing that every single lap because you'll lose the time that you gained. As you can see, Dr. Edwards has gained a second with those two playing a little bit of games at the front. Tay up to 4th. Fantastic start from Tay. Professor Phil goes a bit wide there. I've come Karma on the mediums, and Maverick also on the mediums, so. And I think MCR 3 feet, if you can stay close for it, Rouge may get a chance. Oh, Snacks has a little moment there. MCR Fifi's using the overtake. Snacks isn't using the overtake, so MCR Fifi goes around the outside. That's how Nico was. We didn't do it all those years ago. And these two are 4 seconds ahead of Dr. Edwards. I can see these two probably just keeping with each other. And it's raining. Is it? Yeah, it's raining. Just a few spots of rain. So the question is, when do these drivers, when do they pit? Because you never know when to pit, because it can rain very heavily on this track. So the medium runners haven't been rewarded for getting through to Q3. They were probably thinking the rain was going to hit around lap 11, 12, so that's thrown the rulebook out of the window. I think they might even pit this lap, you know, but I think they'd probably do one more lap. I'll keep an eye out if anyone pits. And the problem for the Williams drivers is one of them might lose time. Dr. Edwards might lose time if they pit on the same lap. So yeah, it's definitely, it might even be wet. I think they're putting inters on. Oh, Snacks has a little moment. They were both spinning up the rear tyres. Neither of them pick up a speeding ticket. And oh no, a drive through for AMG. Oh dear. So intermediates go on for MCR 3 and for Snacks. Dr. Edwards, I think everyone will now put inters on. Upcoming Karma onto the intermediates. Tay might have picked up damage coming into the pits. Puts the intermediates on. Professor Phil also picked up some damage. He's put the inters on. Hope now no one makes a mistake here. Oh, Spark goes a bit wide, and Kamikana goes up to 4th. Let's see how these drivers take Rouge. Will there be any incidents? So far, so good. And we've got Tate right up behind Spark. And everyone took Rouge very, very well. Spark brakes very late. Might have to change his brake bias. Tate very confident in these conditions. Looking down the inside. Can he? This would be some move. Ooh. And Spark manages to keep the place. But Professor Phil, that's a very... Oh... I thought Tay was going to lose the rear of the car then. Some very good racing here. And Professor Phil up to 7th. It's been an eventful lap from Tay. It's so heavy now, the rain. And this is the hardest conditions now. Funny enough, Aquarius is still in 9th, so but I'm sure he can get to the end. The question is, will We know Dr. Edwards is very good on his tyres, and Finn's retired. And safety car's out. And that means the drivers, and that's going to affect Snacks because he's already pitted. I believe that's going to affect Snacks. Professor Phil's left the session. Oh, obviously, yeah, he's out of the race. So here we go for the restart. Very close, Maverick. Everyone's got to get a bit of wheel spin now. And Maverick. Is Maverick going down the inside here? Whoa. Be careful. And full commitment for E-Rouge. And so far everyone's been safe through there. AMG, Professor Phil, Dr. Edwards, and yeah, everyone's managed to survive. And Maverick very close. Keep it clean, come on. Let's have a look on board with MCR Fifi. Looking to go around the outside of Snacks. Wow. Coming together there. But Maverick is leading. Unfortunate hissy. Look how close MCR Fifi is to Maverick. Absolute bravery. Showing great commitment. But the top two do have penalties though, so at the moment Snacks just has to keep with them. But that's easy said and done. Ooh, Maverick very early on the brakes. Wow, how close are these drivers here? Tay up to 4th, Aquarius in 5th, Spark in 6th, Professor Phil in 7th, Dr. Edwards has come out in 8th. We have 4 laps remaining. It looks like the rain has just eased off a little bit. Oh, Maverick. Let's have a look from the Snacks point of view. And MCR Fifi now leading the race. And Snacks has a good run now on Maverick. But obviously Maverick's got a toe on MCR Fifi. Oh, Maverick's outbraked himself. Got to be careful the way he rejoins here. And Maverick is down to 3rd. And take it easy, he's catching these drivers up. Showing great pace. And Aquarius having a very nice race. Closely followed by Spark. This is really tough now to judge where to brake now when you've got cars this close behind you. Oh, Professor Phil, just a bit of oversteer there and just runs into AKMG. But look at this, MCR Fifi. Is he going to do enough to get the 3-second margin? Snacks has to be careful not to lose it, and Tay is gone. You just got to keep it going. Yeah, fantastic battle tacker, isn't it? Such bravery on the brakes for the chicane. So, be interesting to see if anything happened there with Professor Phil and Dr. Edwards. And yeah, I think maybe Snacks was just maybe he was just saving his overtake for a couple of laps. But the gap is still very. Oh, Snacks has lost it! He's lost it! Oh, don't hit the wall. Snacks still second. But takes it. And obviously Snacks is going to have very, very worn tyres now. Just got to try and keep it on the... Try and keep it on the track. The tyres will be cooling down now. And that's handed the win to MCR Fifi. Can always happen. And Aki AMG right behind Professor Phil. Oh, got yellow. And will Snacks be able to hold on for the podium? And we're on to the last lap. Some very impressive drives here today. And, but MCR Fifi, in the end, he'd be very happy with this. But Tay, what a race Tay is having. He is coming under some pressure from his teammate. Snacks would love to try and get the second place back, but it won't be easy. And Maverick coming into pressure there from Dr. Edwards. And Maverick, another penalty. It's got to put him right to the back. And Snacks keeps the car where he needs it this time. Wow, how close. And Dr. Edwards will get the place via a penalty anyway. Oh, the wheel spin there. But MCR Fifi comes to the chicane. And Snacks is very close. So it just had to... Oh, Tay's lost it. No! What's happened there? No, Tay's... Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh. Wow, MCR Fifi wins the race. I think there's going to be a few clips sent in there. I don't know what happened. Snacks somehow has got second. Spark gets the podium. Oh, God, I feel so bad for Tay. I've no idea what's happened there. That's terrible what's happened there. Got a feeling the Sun God might have a few clips coming his way. Oh, such a shame I missed that. Congratulations to MCR Fifi. He did get the penalty, but he didn't do the one thing. He didn't spin the car. Yeah. Be interesting to see if maybe Snacks and Tay, maybe they came together. That is a possibility. Alright. Well, hopefully, there we go, that's a pretty good 4 lights, 5 lights. And the lights are out and away we go, Italy. And it looks like Sparks had a pretty good start, but Snacks leads the way and Kripik is now up to second. Berger's start there, and obviously the first 2 corners very easy to get it wrong. But looks like everyone's kept it clean, it looks like. Going through the pack there, and Snacks leads the way. And Sun God up to 4th. What a fantastic start from the Sun God. Closely followed by Dr. Edwards, Blousy in 6th, Upcoming Karma in 7th, Mark D in 8th, Tidy Spare is in 9th. MCR Fifi's had a great start as well, up to 10th. Starting on the softs. Oh, Finn J's retired. Will that bring out a VOC? So now all drivers have got to make sure the Delta, they don't go over the Delta. And we've lost Zog as well. Maybe they come together. Make sure to clip it as well. But yeah, some great starts there. Sides when to go. Obviously, the goal here is not to make contact with anyone. You pick up a 5-second penalty. And Snacks taking a tight line into the last corner. And when will he decide to... he's going. And Snacks has had a great restart there. But the Sun God is very close to Spark. And now everyone's got to pick their break in. It's very hard after a restart, when you've had a few laps behind a safety car. It's hard to know when to... it's always hard to find where to brake. Anyway, let's go up to the leader. We've got Snacks, who's nearly out of... he'd be trying to get out of the DRS. Kripik's having a fantastic debut, though. It's his first race, and this is good for Mercedes, scoring good points. And he's out of the DRS now, Snacks. This would be crucial for the race. And Kripik goes a bit wide there. He might have got away with it. That. We've got Spark now up to 3rd, having a very strong race. And Dr. Edwards is in 5th. Upcoming Karma in 6th. MCR Fifi, what a fantastic start to the race he's having. And we have Ross very close, I think he was very close to, yeah, Blausy's pitted. And a 5-second penalty for Blousy. That's not what you want. Got Previn 14th. Hopefully no one got damaged there. Some got to be like, oh, totally didn't expect this. And Cryptic, Cryptic's retired. Got the VSC, it's a safety car, and Cryptic has lost it. Oh, what happened? Oh, he binned it. Did you bin it at the chicane? You was having such a great race. So Snacks again. Had a great restart last time. Got the 2 Williams drivers behind. And Snacks is gone. Did have a little moment there. And we might be seeing MCR Fifi have a go. Whoa! Dr. Edwards on the grass there. And MCR Fifi sends it down the inside of his teammate. Oh, we got Hissy going in deep there. And Quaris, an upcoming Karma, Mark D. Oh, drivers coming very close together there. And driver nearly going off the track. And Ross sends it down the inside of Chelsea FC. It's a very good move. And Chelsea went off the track there, I think. Got a yellow flag. I believe that's Prev. I think he's come off badly there. Whoa! Spark's gone off. Don't think he was left much room there. Alpha Matti now behind Chelsea FC. Or Chelsea FC just gets it a little bit wrong there. And that opens the door for Alpha Matti. And we've also got Blausi. Oh, that's a risky move, sending it down there. Oh, that's very brave on the brakes there from Blausi. Let's go through the field here. And the Sun God's dropped a couple of places, unfortunately. But I think the Sun God's got DRS this time. And Mark D, very close. Oh, safety car! Got a safety car. Safety car. And obviously this means Blausi's crashed out. I'm not sure where. Can't quite see it on the map. But I think Ross has made his stop. This position. Everyone's different in the way they take the restart. Oh, don't know why that's on. And Mark is gone. And Alcon Comer's got a very good run. Got a very good run on Mark. And he's trying to go around the outside. And doesn't manage it. And Mark keeps the place. Wow, look at this. We've got Snacks, Tidy as Bear, MCR Fifi, Hissy and Ross very close together here. This could get a bit... this could get messy, as I say. How close are they all here? Afcon Karma gets the 3-second penalty. That's not ideal with 4 laps to go. Ooh, leave room. Try and leave room. It's not easy though. Look how close they are. Coming out to a sky. This could end badly. And Hissy going down the inside of Tidy's Bear. He'd be wishing he put the softs on. And Aquarius, no. Wow. That's what about that? That's very brave. And I think Tidy's Bear's had a moment. And Tidy's Bear's gonna have to pit and put the softs on maybe. And Alpha Mandy's had a moment. And we've got a yellow flag. Upcoming Karma he's ahead. He's ahead of Mark. Ooh, coming together there. Trev and Mark just having a little moment. And Trev takes the lead. Trev gets ahead of Upcoming Karma. Fantastic. Great driving there. And Snacks, he'd be wanting some of this. He's got his Nemesis, MCR Fifi behind him. Alpha Matti, unfortunately, DNFs. I think Tidy's Bear would have been hoping maybe he should put the softs on. And Snacks now right up behind Mark D. And wow. Oh, everyone's just too close together. That's reckless, that is. Everyone's just too close together. Have a safety car with 2 laps to go. What's going on here? Chelsea FC is retired. What's going on? I think maybe 1 or 2 drivers didn't realise the safety car had come out. And Mark D is retired as well. No way. I don't understand it. Chelsea and Mark D, they just got caught up in that. There's going to be a few clips coming in. And the safety car will pick up the leaders. So yeah, we're going to probably have 1 lap. 1 racing lap, which is... It's going... Well, I presume it's going to be 1 racing lap. Which could be mayhem point. And yeah, Sparks it's done well to get points from this race. Be interesting to see what the steward says about those incidents. So, and Prev's gone for it. And there's a few people sleeping there at the back there. Aquarius coming under threat from Dr. Edwards. Been a great restart from Prev. And Dr. Edwards gets himself past Aquarius. And we've got, we've got 3 cars battling here. And Spark has moved himself up to 6. And wow, what a fantastic race of Prev. He didn't even know he's racing into the middle of qualifying. And Spark coming into some pressure from Snacks. It's not been the race Snacks was hoping for. And unfortunately, it is the last lap. Oh, yellow flag. I think, yeah. And Prev comes out of the last corner. And Prev's going to win. Congratulations, Prev wins the race. Dr. Edwards finishes 2nd. And Upcoming Karma. I think Karma's finished 3rd. Which is a very good result. Aquarius 4th. Snacks in 5th. Hissy in 6th. 7th Spark. 8th Tidy's Bear. And obviously Ross and Sungard just turned the engine down on the last lap. Yeah. Bit of an anticlimax the end of that race, to be honest. It's a shame safety cars, you know, it's always a big thing on this track. Congratulations to Prev. And well done. Hissy joining back for more.
Of a potential podium here tonight. Here come the 5 lights. There go the drivers. Looks like a good start from the pair of these top runners. He has got the better start. And here comes Phil up into 3rd already. Oh, it's spinning at turn 1. Phil clipping the inside curb at turn 1, and the car goes round.
That's very unfortunate for Phil. Oh, Mr. Wiggles, Mr. Wiggles has spun as well.
What's happened with Mr. Wiggles?
He spun. Oh dear.
Oh my words.
And MCR Fifi in first as well. His tyres are 110.
That is hot.
Too hot to handle.
So, apart from the mini spin from Phil in turn 1 and Mr. Wiggles's spin in sector 1, everyone's got away relatively well.
Ross has had a mega start, hasn't he?
Ross is already up to 9th, Deflated Wheat already up to 10th, then the 2 started at the very back. So
8 places, they're both up 8 places each.
Subfalime is in AI. Not quite sure why. That might... Cummins needs to be careful, bit of contact. Deflated Wee, trying to force his way around the outside of Ross in the chicane. And these two now going very close.
But they've been battling that all season in assist tier 1, and now they're doing up tonight.
Subfalime has lagged out, and I think Cummins has been caught up in an incident with Subfalime as Lime lagged out, so that is very unfortunate for Cummins.
Oh, Cummins, filthy, mate.
No safety car. Carry on. Lap 4. Comes Spark. Fifi super close. Spark has dropped. Oh, Fifi's lost it in turn 1.
Wow, it's all kicking
and
off.
Snacks has been collected in the incident.
Oh my god. Drama.
Phil is now back up to 6th. Snacks, no front wing at all. He'll need to pit.
I don't think Snacks is impossible.
MCR Fifi, I think, has damage too.
Ross has had enough TV coverage for 1 month.
Oh, and a bit of a cat jam.
These cars are really close together. Maverick.
Yeah, so Snacks is trying to get out of the way because he's got damage. MCR Fifi is trying to overtake, but he's got damage. And then all of these cars are trying to get through without damage. It's a bit of a...
Yes, that's unfortunate, that is. And Professor Phil, I think, has got damage now as well. I think some of these
Demon's
guys would
back
like
to
a
trolling
safety
me.
car.
Demon's back to trolling me again. Wants to get the move done into the final chicane. Mr. Wiggles is now out.
Mr.
And
Wiggles
retires in the pits.
Unlucky Mr. Wiggles. Thank you for reserving.
Oh, Spark. As one McLaren retires, the other one goes too deep into the final corner. And Ross is a little bit more closer now to the back of Spark's engine. Here comes Ross, and that move is done.
Yeah.
Before the first corner, Spark has put up an amazing fight.
Great battle. Keep at it, Spark. Keep at it.
But the race is not over yet. Lap 10
Your
of
tyres
27
will come
still.
back to you as well.
Team Maverick is into the pits.
You'll also probably pit in a couple of laps.
Of medium tyres, Deflated Wheat has pitted for the 2nd time. Now finds himself in last, needing a safety car to get some points tonight. You see your boy is up in 2nd place, Padge.
Yeah.
Doing you proud.
I haven't jinxed him.
And with Spark's 3-second time penalty, if Spark gets another one, Hissy might be in with a shot of potentially winning this race.
Yeah, I think Ross will come through third now. Who knows what will happen.
Greg driving well, hard tyres, not hindering his pace. He's in the DRS train behind Cummins for 5th as well.
Yeah, yeah, Mark catching Hissy as well.
Fifi has lagged out.
It seems to happen a lot lately, people lagging out.
Oh, what's happened to Spark? Mistake.
Yeah.
Spark's gone off at the hairpin.
Oh.
Hissy and Mark are through. And Spark has damage. He's hit the wall.
Oh dear. That's terrible.
He hit the wall at the exit of the hairpin. He's got a missing end plate on the left-hand side of his front wing. So Spark will have to pit. And
Yeah.
will Fifi get this move done before the chicane? I think he just lifted off the accelerator there to make sure he has DRS on the main straight. But here comes Fifi in what will be a net second place of the race. A very routine move. See how Fifi is on the podium as things stand.
Yeah, it's hard to fight when you're on the hard tyres.
But I think that probably was Fifi's fault.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if any clips get sent in. Yeah, incredible.
I am the steward, so
Ross right behind Greg again. Greg's probably thinking, not again.
there goes Ross. Up to 5th.
Up to 5th, 2 laps to go. I wonder if anyone's underfueled.
Of course, no safety cars here tonight. So, if anyone has underfueled, they're going to need to save fuel during this race.
And Ross passes Spark into 1 minute. Big difference in performance between soft and hard tyre.
Massive.
About 1.3 seconds probably.
So, Fifi, barring a time penalty in the last couple of laps, is probably going to win and take the checkered flag.
Yeah, great comeback drive.
Get the car to the end, but get a podium as well.
And my checkered drive of the day as well.
I think we could probably give Mark driver of the day.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Here comes Fifi now. Slight incident with Snacks. May get reviewed by the stewards, may lose his win. That remains to be seen.
Interesting if he does get to now.
But he does come across the line to take the checkered flag in Japan. And as it stands at the moment, take the lead of the championship. And what's...
Oh!
Ross has DNF'd.
Guess he
Deflated Wii is retired, so that's tactical from them. But Fifi has dropped to second. I think he's got a phantom penalty.
Yeah, by 2/10.
Yeah, Fifi finished over 3 seconds ahead of Hissy.
I'll just check his...
And Fifi didn't have a time penalty, so Fifi has actually won this race.
Yeah, he's got 2
Hissy
winners.
second, Mark third, then Greg. Greg, what a performance from Greg.
Amazing
4th
drive.
place tonight. Phil in 5th, Spark. Rough night tonight, but 6th place. Good points for
Good points
McLaren.
for Spark.
Sub for Lime on his debut, 7th place.
Well done.
Pretty good. MCR Fifi
Yep.
has taken the lead of the championship by 5 points. Hissy is in 2nd place. Mark, great result for him. Good gains off the grids, keeping it clean, breaking his duck this season. And who would you say is your driver of the day?
Yeah, I'm going to give a
tonight?
drive of the day to Mark and a special mention to MCR Fifi and Hissy. And Craig as well.
Greg deserves,
Yeah, definitely
Greg deserves one as well.
And good combat drive from Spark. Good for lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go. It looks like Snacks has had a very good start. MCR Fifi is looking down the inside. But Snacks keeps the position. Professor Phil has jumped ahead of Mr. Wiggles as well. And marked it up to 5th. There has been an incident and Aquarius unfortunately has got damage. And he's right at the back. FBNO in 6. And oh, now Dr. Edwards has now left the session. Chelsea's lost 1 position down to 7th. Up come Karma in 8th. Dr. Edwards is 10th. We've got the Sun God in 11th. Tidy's Bad didn't lose any places, so that's really good for him. Take It Easy in 13th. Maverick 14th. Obviously we've got one driver who's left the session. Greg in 15th. Alpha Maddie also has just rejoined. Aki MG 17th. Aquarius in 18th unfortunately for him. And then we got Snacks who's leading on lap 1 ahead of MCR Fifi. And Mr. Wiggles back ahead of Professor Phil. Very good there. Chelsea there. And Kyber's had a great start as well in 8th. And might be coming under a bit of pressure from the Sun God. And it can be a bit of a DRS train on this track. And so right now it's just about not making any mistakes and picking up any unnecessary penalties. Very good racing, and it's what you expect. Snacks has managed to get out of the DRS of MCR Fifi. And Mr. Wiggles now very close to MCR Fifi here. And Mr. Wiggles goes up to 2nd. And he's flying on the mediums. Professor Phil in 4th on the softs. And then we got Mark D, FBUNO, Chelsea, FC, Kyber in 8th. The Sun God in 9th. Medium tyre. Oh, this isn't no assist. This is you can use this assists in this tier. We do no assist on Tuesday though. No assist, no line on in the Tuesday. And it's like Mr. Wiggles, even without using overtake, gets the move done on Snacks. And MCR Fifi stays ahead of Professor Phil. And it's the Mark and the FBU show. Those two are just keep changing positions. And Sun God now closing in on Chelsea FC. It looks like Chelsea is out of overtake as well. Ooh, very close. Oh, unfortunately Mark's left the session. And oh, FBUNO's had a moment there. But that's such a shame for Mark. He was having a strong race. And now he's going to lose a few places, I feel. Chelsea picks up a 3-second penalty. Probably couldn't see where she was going there because of the ghost car. And all these guys are taking advantage of just driving through the ghost car. 10-second penalty for Maverick there. What's going on there? It's very unusual to get a 10-second penalty. Yeah, he's got Kyber behind. Maybe he's got damage. I might have to be careful in the braking here if he has got damage. I've got Chelsea FC in the pits. Chelsea will probably put the hard tyre on. Kyber up to 13th. Oh, Chelsea has a massive moment coming out of the pits. Well saved. And Professor Phil obviously is pitted. I think Professor Phil will have to pit again though, so yeah, very interesting. Tidy Spare moves up to 7th. Snacks down to 4th. I think Snacks is... Oh, Snacks must have had a moment. Completely missed that. I'm not sure what's happened. But Snacks is down to... Oh, yes, Snacks has got no front wing. And comes into pits. No, oh, such a shame I missed that. MCR Fifi is also pitted. And... Wow. And Mark now up to 3rd. Sun God in 2nd. And with a 10-second lead, Mr. Wiggles is winning the race so far. Leading. And Dr. Edwards. And this might be quite straightforward into turn 1. And we've got Tidiest Bear and Kyber pitting. They put the soft tyre on. And Snacks going defensive there. Going right off the line. Outcome Karma 3-second penalty. So Greg now into 5th. He's made those mediums last 22 laps. That's very impressive. Fantastic stint there. And the Sun God now right onto the back of MCR Fifi. The Sun God obviously is on a quicker tyre, but the medium is more durable. But it's 4 laps older. This fast lap of the race for Mr. Wiggles in 8.1. And as you see, MCR Fifi is out of overtake. And the Sun God is now up to 3rd, which is a great race from the Sun God. I think I'm just going to keep the penalties on now, and I'll put the leader like that. So, yeah, Mr. Wiggles needs to win the race by 3 seconds. He is out of the 2nd at the moment, but looks like these two are just having a bit of fun. Yeah. Yes. Whoa, a little moment there. Turn 1 for Sun God. And yeah, as I said, just gonna keep moving 3 seconds. Mr. Wiggles is out of overtake. Very good racing, as you would expect. Oh, FBU now is retired. Will that be a safety car? 3 laps to go. Look at this. It's a great race in here. Thankfully, no safety car. These two end up taking each other out, I reckon. And this, our closest battle on track. Ooh. And Sun God now down the inside again. Very good racing. And the Sun God looking down the inside. Just a couple of laps remaining. MCR Fifi is catching up slightly though, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Looks like Mr. Wiggles is having a little of a... And here we go again. It's going to be a photo finish, I reckon. just wanting the screen time, and they bumping wheels down the straight. Very good. Sun God, think about going down the inside there. Ooh, Kyber's retired from the race. Very unfortunate there. He's lost it, I believe, at turn 2. Now, obviously, there can't be a safety car or anything because it's only last lap now. And the Sun God. Oh, it's the Wiggles, really cheeky there. Taking it around the outside. And the Sun God down the inside into turn 4. Always have to be careful, Mr. Wiggles, in turn 4. Oh no! Oh no! The fuck crashed out. Oh god. They were pushing their luck, weren't they? So, yeah. Maybe they decided to do it just to do it, you know. Who knows? I did say you had to be careful, Mr. Wiggles. So that means MCR Fifi. No, actually, Snacks is probably going to win. Because MCR Fifi does have the penalty. And unfortunately, Sun God. And yeah, Snacks wins the race. MCR Fifi is second. Mark is third. The Sun God in 4th. Professor Phil in 5th. Chelsea FC in 6th. Greg's gone up to 6th. Chelsea FC in 7th. Dr. was in 8th. Tidy's Bear did manage to score a couple of points. And Upcome Karma in 10th. Unless, yeah, Aki MG goes up to 10th. And yeah, that's strange. And here we go, 5 lights, and away we go at Jeddah. And it looks like Kriffik's going to have a little look down the inside here. No, he isn't. And Professor Phil, oh, a bit of contact there with Kriffik. But a great start nevertheless from Snacks. Keeping it, oh, Professor Phil, I think Phil might have damage. Yeah, I think Professor Phil's got damage from the contact with Kriffik. That's very unfortunate, and that's not what he wanted at all. So I think Phil might have to pit this lap. We've got Tay in 10th, Chelsea in 11th. Having a cheeky look around the outside there. What a pass from Chelsea. Be careful there. And they both managed to get through. And we've got Aquarius on the inside there. Take It Easy. I wonder if Take It Easy's got damage as well. We've got Spark up to 13th. And we've got Ross up to 5th. What? How is he up to 5th? Ross up 9 places. Unbelievable. So Snacks currently leads the way, nearly a second ahead of Krippik. And unfortunately, Professor Phil got damaged. But we have Snacks leading the way over a second ahead of Kripik. And Novatek in third position, a little bit back. And then Ross up 10 places into fourth place. What an incredible start there. We've got but not even halfway into the race yet. A long way to go, a lot can happen. And Professor Phil did get past Hissy, and so did Novatek, so very unfortunate, but still a long way to go. But what a recovery from Spark. And Chelsea manages to pass Finn into turn one. Ross fast lap of the race, and the leaders have pitted, and Snacks has come out in back out in the lead after pitting, and Spark will be now going to the end, comes out in 7th. There's no cars around him, so that's pretty good. Kripik in 6th place, chases him down. Aquarius just goes a little wide there. So somehow Snacks has been able to extend his lead, so he's going to be very happy now. He's just got to keep doing what he's doing, making no mistakes, and yeah, so far so good for Snacks. And will Kripik decide to stay behind, or when he yeah, he's decided to stay behind. It's a pretty good move there from Kripik. And Ross just nearly got DRS on Professor Phil. And Kripik repasses Ross. Novatek's tyres are a little bit older, so he's starting to fall back now. And Kripik is probably got a chance, along with Ross, to catch up with Professor Phil. They are within the second now as well. So we've got 4 laps remaining. Snacks could pit again for softs and set an even quicker lap. And it'd be interesting to see if anyone's under fueled. You don't want to be running out of fuel on a track like this. So Professor Phil is has to be careful now with these, with Kripik and Ross behind. That's been cleared up. And Ross so close behind Kripik. And these two could both get by Professor Phil here. Let's go on board. Let's see what happens here. And Ross is gonna maybe get the move down the pit straight. So Kripik might lose the place here to Professor Phil. Oh, Professor Phil has a moment. And will Professor Phil go for the move into turn one? He thinks better off it. But Professor Phil down to 4th. Hissy making up some great progress as well. A great recovery from Professor Phil in 4th. And then we've got the Finn and Novatek 5th and 6th. And we know Novatek's very quick in the straight. Nearly got the move down. Just had to kind of back out of that one last minute. We've got Hissy in 7th. He'd be feeling really bad after that little spin he had. What could have been, I suppose. And Ross is catching up with Hissy, but it is the last lap, so I don't think that is possible, and Ross does have the 3-second penalty. Oliveira, Oliveira's had a moment there. Take it easy. Is he gonna have? Take it easy. Gets past Oliveira. I think Oliveira's hit the wall. So Oliveira might lose out on the point. So Greg might actually get him. Very unfortunate for Oliveira. And Greg's left the session. Oh, what a time to leave the session. No way. And here's Snacks. Snacks wins the race. A fantastic performance from Snacks. Takes home all the points. Gets the fastest lap. A fantastic race from Snacks. And what a great race from Spark as well. And he's still in the fight for the championship as well. So great result from Spark. Fantastic. Trippitt comes home in third. Closely followed by Finjay and Professor Phil. Novatek comes home in 6th. Hissy comes home in 7th. Then Ross Pitts. And that means Take It Easy will come 9th. And Greg. Obviously, Greg's left the session, so the game might give him a glitch penalty or something like that. Unlucky Kripik, but some great points for you there tonight. Reserving last minute. And there is the race winner who just topped all the sessions and gets maximum points. Snacks very much in the championship. Battle now. GG. Oh yes, unlucky Chelsea. I was wondering why you were on softs again.
Yes,
Well,
that would be...
I don't want anyone crashing out on the first lap or anything like that.
Well, I have to admit, I've got a cocktail ready for this race. It's going to be a belter. I'm pretty sure things are going to be so dramatic and tense this race. So I hope you're ready for the first of 26 laps here at Silverstone. The Season 2 finale is underway, and it looks like Snacks is still going to be ahead in Turn 1, going side by side with Ross, who does actually take the lead here. Hissy is up to 3rd place. Great start from him, as Deflated Wheat is fighting hard to try and keep that Aston Martin behind. We got both Red Bulls going side by side through Turn 4. Bloisy currently ahead of his teammate Professor Phil, and possibly Bloisy needs to let his teammate through here if Red Bull want a shot at winning the Drivers' Championship here tonight. MCL Fifi's had a great start, already up to 5th, and now down the inside of Deflated Wheat, and he's on better tyres right now. So Fifi has had an absolute flyer, and he needs to.
Oh, Phil's at the back. He's gone off.
And what has happened to Phil? We might have seen it in the background, but I was too busy looking at a couple of other things. But Phil, possibly collision with his teammate.
Oh dear. Who's his teammate?
Mr. Wiggles is Bloisy. Mr. Wiggles is past Bloisy up into 6th. So Mr. Wiggles is already up 6 places.
I think Kyver's got down as well.
And Mark has also had a bad start. Tucker's also dropped as well. Phil trying to fight his way back up. He's back up into 15th now. But this is the worst possible thing for Phil.
And obviously Ross. Ross and Snacks battling for the lead.
Orb move around the outside, just poking his front left over the outside apex of turn 5, so Snacks may have got a warning. Fifi will definitely have had a warning for that.
He got a warning
moves
for
his
that.
way into second, but Fifi is flying.
Those
and he
two
needs to get past Snacks with
so
those soft
hard
tyres as quickly as possible.
all season. Snacks and MCR.
Taylor's lagged out. He's currently in 10th, so might find himself at the back of that train when he returns. Phil has made his way past Takari's up into 13th, but now finds himself without DRS on this big old train, led by our race leader Snacks. Good start for Hyper. He's up into 11th place from 17th on the grid. That's a nice start there from Hyper.
Yeah, very true. What Sparks are very hard to. Oh, someone. Who was that? I think someone who just stopped still on the track, man.
He made that noise as Snacks went through the final sector, and I think he took a bit too much curb as Deflated Wheel and Wiggles are going side by side. But it looked like Snacks got hit from your reaction.
Yeah.
And there's a safety car.
Yeah, I think Hissy's lost 2 places as well from that. I don't know who that was. Whoever it was, that's not good.
Yeah, you are right. Hissy was in 4th.
Yeah.
Now in 6th. Safety car is out. This, of course, massively helps Phil.
Yeah.
And Chelsea's strategy of an early box onto hard tyres might not be a bad call now. Fingers crossed we don't have another one of them. Hissy pits.
That's a good call from Hissy.
And Chelsea too. Chelsea gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's a bit of an error. And what tyres are these two? Hyper's also pitting, as well as Phil. This could be a really good strategy from Phil trying to get back into this race. Hissy goes on to mediums. Hyper 2. Chelsea on hards. And Phil on mediums.
I think they're hoping another safety car later on in the race and they can go soft then.
3-second time penalty now.
Come together with Hyper, I think. Hyper's
Fifi
up.
pits.
Hyper's in the wall.
What has happened there?
Safety car. Oh no.
Another safety car. This is a perfect opportunity for that top 8.
I don't know what
plus Akari's all to pit now. If this top 8 pit, Hissy is going to be in 1st.
Oh my god, yeah.
If Akari's pits, Phil is going to be in 2nd place.
Unbelievable.
This safety car is bad news for Hissy.
Yeah, he was looking good, but at least now he can get to the end now on these tyres.
True. For those early pitters, this safety car will now stop their tyres wearing.
They've only been on them for 4 laps, so it's not too bad.
You can easily go a whole lap here without getting just 1% tyre wear. They're actually happening, if you get me.
Yeah.
I expect all of the people on 9 laps of tyres are going to pit now.
I agree.
Wiggles doesn't. Ross stays out, Deflated Wee stays out, Bloisy is in.
Your Snack stays out.
Finn stays out. Snacks is still out.
What?
I think those top 3 are just allowing the AT2 race to take its course. Has changed multiple times. Safety car will be out for another lap.
You reckon?
Oh no, it's in this lap. Hyper's far behind, so I thought the safety car was not coming in. But now Wiggles has to make sure those tyres are a good temperature.
I think Hyper will be there. Yeah, he's going to be there.
He might not be actually, just coming around Stone
went
out.
to the back of Mark. The safety car. I think it's caught them. What is going on here?
What's going on? We got Kyber Fifi losing places to Akaris and Take Her Easy. Lols Pro has spun at the final corner and has left. Safety car restart.
Oh, Snacks penalty.
Take Her Easy has dropped. Fifi's now dropped. What is happening back there? Fifi's recovering from a spin.
They all come together. I don't think they realised safety car came in.
My goodness, it was a very late
Careless.
call from the safety car.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was going to go on again.
That's probably a bit of a mistake from my end, trying to not get in the midfield action.
Snacks has to be careful here. Don't want to be
needs
impatient.
To get past Finn. Time penalty for Snacks is now critical. He's also got Hissy right behind him.
And Hissy can go to the end.
Snacks.
That's...
Side by side with Finn.
Staying with it.
Almost forced him off track. Good defensive there from Finn.
That was fair.
Snacks trying to force his way past, but Finn is no tough customer.
Yeah, he is very hard to pass. And Hissy just has to stay with him.
Phil not too far behind Hissy.
And they have no ones yet, Hissy and Phil as well.
Well, them two are doing everything they can. Hold up their end of the bargain.
And Phil's got his teammate behind him that might help him out as well.
No DRS until lap 15, remember, after a safety car restart. So, any moves here are either a mistake by someone
very good pace
DRS.
From Finn. He's keeping up with the AT1 drivers.
Very good point. Wiggles leads this race, has 6 seconds of time penalties. Ross, Deflated Wheat and Wiggles will all be dropped to the back of the classified runners. That leaves Finn and Snacks, who's had a brilliant Cops corner, who still need to pit again. And once they do, Hissy will be in a net first place.
That's another warning for Snacks. And we'll probably go, he had to stop there.
And another one. That could have ended so badly there. Snacks is using a lot of energy here to try and get Hissy out of DRS range, who is under pressure from Professor Phil.
What would you do if you Phil? Would you just stay behind Hissy? Fifi's retired.
Maybe, I'm not sure if Phil knows that Snacks hasn't pitted yet. That could be a factor.
Safety car. Oh, well, can you believe it?
Fifi is out.
Yeah,
and he has crashed at Maggots and Beckett's, unfortunately.
Wow.
No miracle for MCR Fifi tonight.
This is great news for Snacks, though. He's been a bit soft on that.
Yeah, this is perfect news for the top 5. Phil pits.
And Snacks is in.
There's a whole bunch of
Snacks
drivers in the pit.
Snacks!
Pits. 5-second time penalty.
No way.
And could that be the moment that Snacks has lost this championship?
And there was no contact. I think he might have got damaged as well. I think he's run into the back of someone.
We'll have to wait and see.
Did he change his front wing here or not? No. It's fine.
Everyone onto a brand new set of soft tyres. A sea of red comes out onto our screen.
It's brakes.
Hissy stays out to lead this race. Bloisey hasn't pitted. Chelsea, Sublime, Kyber and Hyper now finds himself in 6th. I do genuinely think this is the best race we've ever had.
Yeah, in
I've commentated on some absolute stonkers of a race, like brilliant wheel-to-wheel racing.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Bahrain Grand Prix where there's 4 drivers fighting for the lead every single lap of the race, but this is better.
Yeah. Maybe Silverstone should be championship decider in the future.
We can ask people if that's what they want. Safety car is in.
And they got to be careful. No one nudges each other. Yeah.
True. You don't want to get a time penalty now. Hissy's job is to try and get a 1-second gap on Bloisey as quickly as possible, and he's gone for it now. Hissy starts lap 18 and 26. We have 9 more racing laps of the season, and we still have no idea who's going to win the championship. So I'm on the back of Chelsea using soft tyres.
Oh, deflected weird.
Got a whole plethora of drivers going side by side. Hyper and Wiggles going side by side. Kyber holding his own at the moment, but at threat of dropping behind sub for line. We've got Deflated Wee and Finn going side by side. Finn's a long way around Luffield. Finn having a really good race, have to be said. Finn is driving really well. Professor Phil, what's happened to him? He's dropped 2 seconds off the pack now.
Yeah, he needs to catch up. Oh, this is gonna get messy.
Wiggles, Hyper, Deflated Wee. Oh, Wee and Hyper almost making contact. Snacks needs to get past Finn as quickly as possible.
Snacks is having a nightmare. He's like, oh my god, where did we go?
He's like, move out of the way, T1 drivers. This is my league.
Oh.
Almost contact between Finn and Snacks.
And Finn
Wee down the inside of Hyper. This. Oh my word.
He's driving.
Wee almost cuts off.
Another one.
Hyper, sub for line, bit of an incident. Ross with a time penalty. It's all happening tonight.
Hyper and Snacks coming together there as well.
Loisy, meanwhile, has taken the lead of this race from Hissy. Deflated Wee and Kyber side by side, 2 McLarens next to each other.
2 great passes from Snacks there to get up to 8th.
Possibly another one round the outside of turn 5, like he did earlier in the race. Snacks has cleared a lot of cars now, but he does have an 8-second time penalty to contend with. Remember, if Hissy wins, Snacks needs to finish 4th, and with that time penalty, that is a miracle.
Yeah.
Phil up to 10th place now. Looking down the inside of Sub for Lime in a very relatable move with a Mercedes and a Red Bull.
And now,
I'm quite sure what happened to Ross. He's down to 13th. With a load of cars behind him on track, he is not going to finish 4th.
He has to be careful of
Phil
not
is
getting
in
another
9th.
warning as well. Yes, Snacks does not want another safety car, because that will ruin his race.
Absolutely.
He could end up
the
with no
fastest
points.
lap of the race. Phil is in 9th place. He's going to get ahead of Deflated Wee and Wiggles, so he's up to 7th.
He's
going
back to first.
He's going to get ahead of Chelsea, Finn, and possibly Snacks. This is going to be super close between Hissy and Phil.
Wow, 5 laps to go.
This is going to be so close. Corris is out, but he's retired in the pits.
Okay. Good.
15 runners left. And look at this, Mr. Wiggles now trying to go around the outside of Bloisy.
Great.
As I say, Bloisy has had a brilliant race.
Brilliant race.
Has to be said. Brilliant Bloisy.
Looks like his connection's good tonight as well.
Yeah, it must have.
And he's coming up
Wi-Fi.
Hissy around the outside maybe.
I have to say, this could be Hissy's best ever drive.
Yeah, it could be
If this
saving his
works
last
for him.
drive to Oh!
Oh, and there goes Deflated Wee down the inside of Wiggles. Didn't see that one coming, but there we go. Oh, bit of a slide for Wiggles. Snacks now on the back, and Mark is out. He's crashed at the exit of Stowe. And there's a full-course safety car.
No way. There's going to be 1 lap racing, maybe, or 2.
This is the nail in the coffin for Snacks' title hopes.
Oh dear. Oh my god.
Snacks has 8 seconds of time penalties.
Oh god.
And he's got 4 drivers behind him who can jump him on time penalties. Hissy is probably going to win this race on time penalties, if nothing else. But then Professor Phil might finish 3rd, which is what he needs.
Guess how many warnings Hissy has, by the way? None.
2.
None.
None. Hissy has raced a masterclass. What he needs to do now is somehow
Blousy, please
win
don't
this
hit
race
Hissy at the back and the safety car.
on 16-lap old medium tyres.
Not like this.
Toto, it's called a motor race. No, Spark, too soon, mate, too soon. Right, so this safety car will lead them round lap 23 to confirm if Phil will win, finish in third. I'm just going to confirm it.
Okay. Ooh, feels like 2-1, so.
So if Hissy wins, he gets 25 points and will finish on 100 and, oh gosh, mathematics, 144. If Phil gets third, he gets 15 points and finishes on 145.
Wow.
That's how close it is. If Phil finishes third and Hissy wins, Phil will win the championship by 1 point.
Wow, and the safety car's staying out again.
1 point.
So
Yes,
there's going to be no DRS.
It has to lead them rounds. It has to lead them rounds for a whole lap. So this is their whole lap.
There can be no DRS now as well, I don't think. Can there?
There cannot be DRS.
Wow. This is music to Hissy's ears. Oh, Blousy nearly ran into the back of Hissy there.
Oh, well. If that happened and Hissy got a 5-second time penalty, it could be removed.
Yeah, Hissy's ears. Oh, Blousy nearly ran into the back of Hissy there.
Oh, well. He needs to stay within 3 seconds of Bloisy, who is 6 places ahead of him. If he doesn't, and doesn't get past Sub for Lime, he will finish 4th and lose this championship by 2 points.
Wow.
Phil needs to make some moves up the field and just hope that he stays within 3 seconds of Bloisy.
It's unbelievable drama.
This is truly unbelievable, and I'm feeling tense just watching this. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to the leader cam, the leader stat thing,
Okay.
for the rest of the race, and we're just going to keep an eye on the penalties.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Take a look at the tyre strat, because this is the last time you're going to see it this season. Hissy and Bloisy on mediums, everyone else on soft compound tyres.
I've made 7 stops.
Oh dear, exotic.
Surely it's coming in, this lap.
It should be in this lap.
Yeah, there it is.
And there it is. Hissy has 2 laps to try and keep Phil over 3 seconds behind Bloisy.
All I can say is good luck to you all.
Every driver will have a full battery, and with only 2 laps left, they can use a full battery each lap.
Yeah.
So this is all about mistakes. If anyone makes a mistake now, it is curtains. This is it. 2 more laps of the season. We don't know who's going to win, and the race is back underway. Bloisy is pretty close to Hissy. Remember, those top 2 are on medium compound tyres. The rest are on softs. There's some movement down the field. Phil is already ahead of Sub for Lime.
Oh, Stacks.
Wiggles and Deflated Wee going side by
Just making
side.
contact straight down the inside of Stacks. No way. Oh, it's contact.
Phil is currently winning this championship.
He is.
He's only 2 seconds away from the lead.
And Blousy down the inside of Hissy.
It's all so congested. This is good news for Phil. The more that these lot fight, the closer they are, and the more that Phil will win this championship. Hissy needs this group to split up as soon as they can. Finn running wides. No harm done. Ross back up to 8th. Tay and Lolzapro, by the way, are going to gain a few places here by not having penalties.
Yeah.
But at the moment, the winner is going to be Phil.
Snacks looking down the inside of deflated way.
Unfortunately for Snacks, it just hasn't gone his way with the 4 safety cars and the speeding in the pit lane penalty. It just hasn't gone his way. Otherwise, he may have had an outside shot at winning this championship. Ross and Phil, side by side now through the final corner. Bit of wheel contact. Could have ended so badly for Phil there.
Oh, that would be so bad if that happened.
Last lap of the race, last lap of the season, and Phil is winning this championship as things stand.
And Finn's gone off.
Is going to take the checkered flag.
That's good for Phil.
Issy is dropping. Loisy is running away with this now.
Amazing.
And this is bad news for Hissy.
Oh, it is. And Phil,
Loisy,
Phil probably doesn't even know it right now. He's winning the championship.
He might not even know it.
He might not know. Unless he's listening.
Snacks and Deflated Wee side by side through Cops. Finishing this season off in style. Great move there from Snacks, has to be said.
And Ross looking down the inside of the way.
Oh, and that. Oh, dear. Could have ended badly. Phil is 3 seconds off the lead, but the leader is Bloisy, and it's not Hissy.
And poor Phil just know what exotic planes go down the inside of him.
Bloisy has had a fantastic race, but he's not going to take the win
due
to that 3-second time penalty.
Into the back of Professor Phil.
Round the final corner, Bloisy takes the checkered flag. Hissy finishes in second, but where's Phil?
Oh,
Phil wins the championship!
Well done, Phil. That was so
I cannot believe it! Hissy wins on penalties, and Phil wins the championship by 1 point!
No way.
What an absolutely astonishing race. Exotic Planes finishes in 4th after being so far behind on multiple safety cars.
Incredible.
Wiggles, Ross, Hyper and Deflated Wee all drop to the back, where I imagine they're probably going to be doing donuts. Oh
wow. They did disappoint.
As a neutral, I just want to thank these 4, not only for reserving, but not getting in the way. It takes a lot for drivers to realise there's a championship going on.
That was unbelievable.
My goodness. Professor Phil,
what a last
congratulations on assist Tier 2 champion.
Well done, Professor Phil.
Hissy did nothing wrong. Hissy did everything
he did
that he needed to do.
At least you got you won the race. But amazing. Hopefully there's no clip setting.
True, I'm the steward as well.
Oh yeah, you're the steward.
Oh, what an absolutely incredible race.
Oh, commiserations, Hissy. Snacks. But congratulations to Profile. Incredible.
We started this race with 4 possible winners. We've ended it with 1. Professor Phil winning it by 1 point.
1 point,
Hissy, so unlucky at the end there, but just so many people with time penalties is what gave Phil the championship win.
You'll sleep out tonight.
Unfortunate for Snacks with the speeding in the pit lane penalty, which really put the nail in his coffin all the way down to 9th place.
Wow.
After his 11th pole in AT2 this season. Exotic Planes from 18th on the grid finishes in the top 4.
Thank you, Tucker. That was